Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we're going to be creating this gorgeous blingy Chanel nails. This gorgeous client walked in today saying, I want something blingy, I want something Chanel-y, it's my birthday, just go crazy. So we are freestyling today. So I've already done all the prep, I've done shaping and everything and done my thin layer. Now I'm going in with with my clear powder and picking up some gold glitter. I will be leaving everything listed down below, but normally most of my glitters are from the Glitter Planet, just to let you guys know. And yeah, so the pinky one is going to be a full glitter nail. So you see me going in with this chunky glitter at the top. When you do this, you want to make sure that you carefully place that glitter into place, because if not, you will be able to see it otherwise. So in the middle finger, I'm going to be using Slush by CJP, and I'm just doing a thin wash from the top because this is going to be a glitter fade. So yeah, it's Slush and the same glitter that I used on the pinky. So I also want to apologize for the situation, like my voice kind of situation. I know it's not the best and it is kind of sounding a bit but I really was desperate to record this video. Anyway, I wanted to also mention again, look at me now placing the glitter at the tip. I am literally playing with it. I'm trying to put it perfectly on that nail, because if you see any little gaps, especially with those chunky glitters, if you leave any obvious gaps and you don't place it as perfect as you can, then it is very noticeable, and once you cap it, you cannot go back. So make sure you are very careful when placing chunky glitter. Okay, so for the thumb, I'm again going to be using my Slush at the cuticle area, and then I'm going in with the same glitters that I used, exactly the same glitters that I used on the pinky, but just doing it as a glitter fade. Y'all, I must say that this color by CJP, which is Slush that I'm adding right now, is probably one of my favorite acrylic colors from CJP, or like any brand. If anything, is probably my favorite. Just look at how glistening that glitter is. It's not too much, not too less, it's just perfect. And that pink is, oh, that shade of pink is just absolutely stunning. Remember you guys, when you're picking up glitter with a thin layer of acrylic, so clear powder, you want to make sure that it's not a very thick bead. You want to make sure that it's small amount of product so that your nail is not bulky, because you are going to cap any glitter that you put on the nails. So if you're going to cap it, you want to make sure what's below that cap or below that encapsulation is something that is light and not too heavy. Otherwise, you are going to get a bulky nail. Also, can we please talk about how amazing this glitter is from the Glitter Planet? Look how pretty this is. It's got like silver, gold, like mixed chunks of chunky glitter, fine glitter, and those like lines. I don't know what they're called, but look how pretty they are. It's so holographic and just gorgeous. It changes with the light. And now I am going in with my Mia Secret clear, and I'm just capping those nails. I'm not going to cap the cuticle area because I feel like that's perfect thickness for me, but I am going to focus mainly on the glitter just to make sure that everything is inside and we don't file it once we come to our final filing bit. Also, before I forget, I want to mention that I know I said that you need to encapsulate everything that has glitter, and the Slush Fairy, this pink on the cuticle area, it is, you know, glittery, but it is a core powder from CJP. You don't need to encapsulate it, so don't worry too much about that. But yeah, I'm just capping the tip of the nail. So for these two fingers, which is the ring finger and the pointer finger, I'm going to be using my designer decals, and these ones are the Chanel ones that I purchased from Shop Kiki or Kiki Shop. No, I think it's Shop Kiki. I will leave that listed down below. Her decals are absolutely gorgeous. She's got glitter, she's got all sorts. Check her website out. It's just easy to apply, and yeah. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to be adding a thin layer of Amor on the ring finger, and then after that I will be picking up those like gold leaves. I don't know what, yeah, I think they're gold leaves. I think I got these from eBay ages ago, but they are pretty and I decided to just add those, and then after that I will be showing you how I place the decals. So before I add these kind of like little leaf thingies, like gold leaf thingies, I do make sure my acrylic is still wet for them to stick. And if I do notice that some places are drying out quickly and it's not sticking, I do go in with a small bead of clear and stick them on again. So these are the decals I'm using. I'm just cutting them, making sure that there's not a lot of white on the sides. They do come out transparent, apart from the black area obviously. And then once you cut them to the correct size, you just dip them in water. So you can see me putting them in water right now using my tweezers, leaving them for like 10-15 seconds. And then before I take them out, what I like to do is I like to go on the nail that I want to apply these decals on, put a thin layer of acrylic just to make sure it's a little bit wet, and then I remove the decal, remove that white paper behind the decal, and place it onto the nail. So the correct steps for applying the decals correctly is to cut the decals into shape or into the decent size, dip them in water for 15 to, well, let's say from 10, 15, 20 seconds, and then go in, while it's dipping, go in with a thin layer of clear, put that onto the nail where you want to apply the decal. Remove the decal from the water with tweezers, remove the white bit that is behind the decal, and then place it onto the nail, hold it there very tight, and then cap it. Make sure when you're capping the nail you focus on two things. You want to make sure that you have a nice apex, which is your stress area. You want to make sure that you have a thick enough tip, and also if you get any product on the sides of the nail or the cuticle, you want to make sure you wipe that off straight away, because if you don't, you'll get lifting. And another thing is you're going to have a lot of filing to do if you don't wipe the sides of the nail. So for this pointer finger, what I'm doing is I'm going to do a fade, which is like opposite. You can see it on the other hand. I don't know how to explain it, but it's like not from the tip, it goes from the cuticle to the middle. So I'm using a very pretty gold glitter from the glitter planet, picking that up with my Me Secret clear. And like I said, I'm just going to blend that towards the middle like a, let's say, ombre. But yeah, I'm going to be adding another decal towards the free edge as well. So I'm going to do the same steps as I did before, and I'll let you guys watch. Right, so once I've capped that decal and the glitter, I'm gonna go back onto the two fingers that have a lot of glitter, which is the pinky and the middle finger, and I'm basically just going to cap them. I do that towards the end just so I don't get glitter everywhere, and because if you leave them sit for a while, what will happen is that the glitter will literally stick onto the nail without you having to like mess with it or having to like let it like, you know, get it moving and all that. So that's what I like to do. I like to place my glitter, let it set, and then cap them towards the end, because if you try and cap it while the glitter is wet, it is gonna go everywhere, honey. I am telling you right now. Okay guys, so now onto my filing technique. I'm going in with my 100-100 nail file by TNBL, and I'm just going to do a nice coffin shape. So 45-degree angle from the sides. You want to make sure that you do the same amount of filing on both sides, and then a 90-degree angle on the free edge to get that really nice crispy shape. So again, 45 angles on the sides of the nail or the side walls of the nail, and a 90-degree angle on the free edge, which is the tip of the nail. So I know you see the footage transition from it being really like slow, which is real time, to like it going really quickly and crazy, but it's just because I didn't want to bore the hell out of you watching me file. But anyway, I also wanted to mention that when you're filing the nails or reshaping the nails, you want to make sure that you flip the client's nails. I don't know if you will be able to see me doing that, but if you do, that basically is me looking at the nail from their view and making sure that I don't get any crooked nails or anything that needs more fun. So right now you can see me, I literally flipped the nail from their view to make sure that I can look at them from the way that they are. I hope I'm making sense, you guys, and I'm not just rambling. But yeah, I hope you understand what I mean. Okay, you might think I'm crazy, but this is my favorite bit. So I'm using my medium, actually. I said it was fine before, but it's actually medium drill bit, and it's a safety bit from Glitter Planet UK, and I just love this bit because it's not too aggressive, even though it says it's medium, but it's not too aggressive, does not leave any scratches on the nail, and is a safety drill bit, which means you're not gonna cut your client. But anyway, I'm just going in from side to side, moving towards the cuticle area, and I'm focusing on that cuticle area very well to make sure that the acrylic is sealed onto the nail and then going onto the rest of the nail. But again, you want to make sure you're not going, very quick on your drill, and you want to make sure that you don't leave the drill on the same spot. Otherwise, you are going to get ring of fire, and you're also going to cause your nails to burn, and it's not a nice feeling at all. So again, you go from right to left on the side walls and then on the rest of the nails. But again, you want to make sure that you mainly focus on that cuticle area to seal that onto the skin. So you want to make sure that you can see the acrylic, the cuticle, and the natural nail, but don't leave a massive gap. And I know you guys might think she's a robot for repeating everything she says, but I cannot stress how important it is to look at your nails from different angles. So whenever you're applying the acrylic, look at it from different angles, just to make sure that you have enough product there. But also when you're coming in to file the nails, make sure you do that as well, just to make sure you don't file more on one side and leave the other, or also to prevent from having any lumps and bumps. You want to make sure you focus on this very well, and by looking at the nails from different angles, you will do so. I was debating whether I should keep me filing the other hand or not, because I know I only filmed the design on one hand, but I do think that filing is very important, and so having you guys watch how I file and how I seal that acrylic onto the nail, I think it's very important. And it's just going to help you get a better application, better look, and also durability. It's going to last a lot longer once you seal it perfectly without getting any greenies or lifting or breakage. So once I'm done filing, I'm going to buff the nails, dust them off, and then wipe them with an alcohol wipe to remove any excess dust. And then we're ready to apply bling. To add my bling, I am really debating whether I should get a gel resin that I can find which works good, but as for now, I'm just using my IBD builder gel, and it works perfectly fine for me. I've had no problems with it. So I do cure whatever gems I put on the nails, just to make sure that the gel cures and sets perfectly. So I've decided to leave out me putting in the bling. I decided to leave a lot of the footage out just because you can barely see anything. You can just see my hand right there. So yeah, I'll just show you the final look, but I'm so sorry I could not capture me applying the bling very nicely. But yeah, I think by by practicing filming and recording and all that, I'll be getting good at it. Just give me a little bit of time. Okay, so once I'm done curing both of the hands which have the bling, just to make sure that that gel resin sorry, or that gel builder gel cures, I'm just going to add my top coat, which is again my CJP tack free top gloss.
They're so good, thank you so much.
Oh, you're very, very welcome. I hope you like them.
I'm obsessed with them, what the hell?
Alrighty y'all, so I really hope you guys enjoyed that clip that I added. It's just so cute. I thought it was priceless, and stuff like that make me really love my job and appreciate it. So I thought it would be cute for me to add that in. So basically I applied the gel top coat, cured for 60 seconds, and this is the final look, you guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.